High School for the second game of a doubleheader here on WBON TV. The Pirates of Berea look to take on the Greyhounds from Paris. I'm Jamie Boggs with John Bailey. John, feels like we're about to start a basketball game, and we did a few minutes ago.
You know, we just wrapped up Berea boys versus Franklin County. Franklin County pulled away in the fourth and just dominated the fourth quarter to end with, I think, 73-50 or something like that. But we are now looking at Berea girls versus Paris.
Not France. They are from Kentucky.
North of Lexington.
I verified that. This coverage brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair with a variety of power equipment second to none. In all of Richmond, there's not a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff than theirs. They're happy to help you find either the perfect equipment, service, or parts you've been looking for. They have equipment including Bearcat, Cub Cadet, Echo, Grasshopper, Makita, and Shindawa. Stop by to see what they have. If you need help making your selection, stop by their location on North Estill Avenue in Richmond, or give them a call. We've got about 7.5 minutes till we tip this one off. Again, the second of a doubleheader as the Lady Pirates look to improve their 13-12 record against the Lady Hounds of Paris, who come in with a 14-13 record. So both teams looking to stay above 500 tonight as they're wrapping up the season, John. Each of these teams just has 2 games before the tournament after this. You're trying to get one final tune-up in.
Absolutely. They're going to be facing Model next Monday night. It's going to be a fun game. We did get to see those girls play earlier this year. If I'm not mistaken, Jamie, we were on the call, but some of Model's top scorers were out.
Model's missing some folks for sure.
So excited to see this team. Excited to see the last time I was able to watch the Berea ladies play, Plessinger just had a night, and she leads the team right now, 13 points per game. She scored 330 all year. I think that's pretty good.
That's a lot of points. It's more than I've scored in my life, I think.
Kaden Stepp is the next leading scorer. She scores 10 points per night, 234 points so far this season.
Yeah, just like Berea, Paris has a couple of players that lead in scoring as well. Molly Mason with 13 a game, and Jamia Bell with 10.5. So both of those teams have 2 players leading the charge. Now I will say Paris is going to shoot a lot more 3-pointers than Berea is going to. Paris has made a lot more on the season, especially Molly Mason shoots nearly 40%. So I expect them to shoot a lot from the outside. And like I said, just trying to fine-tune some things. You want to get right at tournament time, be at your peak, and that's what both these teams are trying to do. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and break down the matchups and get you ready to go on WBON TV.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Steel in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
You know what they say. Every great season starts with a strong lineup. Neat agility, the Trailblazer cuts through traffic like a wide receiver in the red zone. Power, the Silverado handles work and tailgates like a linebacker on a mission. And if you're ready to go electric, the Equinox EV has the range to go all the way. No matter your game plan, Jack Burford Chevrolet has the vehicle that suits your drive. Stop in, suit up, and let's kick off your next adventure.
makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
And we're back here on WBON TV for the Chenal Vineyards pregame show with an ever-updating menu and a never-ending list of talented performers. Make sure you go to ChenalVineyards.com. Check out their Facebook page in order to see what's coming up. And if you head to Chenal Vineyards, there's always something great happening over there.
Jamie, let's talk about the Keenan Wiley Real Estate Keys to the Game. If you're looking for your next home in Richmond or in Central Kentucky, Keenan Wiley Real Estate may have the answer. Right now, they have some beautiful listings at Crutcher Pike Estates, just off Barn Mills Road. You can like Keenan Wiley Realtor on Facebook to learn more.
John, I think the keys for Berea winning this game is I think they're going to have to defend the three-point shot like we kind of talked about. Paris likes to shoot a lot of threes. So Berea, who tends to play a lot of zone, they're either going to have to be very good in that zone or potentially switch to man-to-man. They got to guard the three-point shot. And I think, conversely, I think they need to find ways to score in the paint. The last game I called for them was against Madison Central. They had a lot of trouble getting the ball inside the arc. So I think they need to find a way to drive the ball, to pass the ball, to get the ball underneath the basket to score.
That's been your Keenan Wiley Real Estate Keys to the Game. Jamie, it feels absolutely amazing outside. 57 degrees. That's going to be your Madison HVAC game time tip. Don't let yourself down by failing to have your HVAC system inspected before the cold is here to stay. And I feel like it has been. You can visit MadisonHVACR.com and let their experts keep your system heating and cooling all year long.
I also want to say that where we are sitting is right next to some kind of vent, and I think they clicked the air on right before our first game, and it is incredible.
It feels, this is my new favorite gym. You turn this air on anytime I'm here.
I could go to sleep right this second. Let's go ahead and jump into our Jerry Goebel State Farm Star Watch. As you turn the page into the new year, it brings an opportunity to strengthen your safety net and prepare for the unexpected. They work with all kinds of insurance, car, homeowners, renters, life, business, and other financial services. They have a special focus on assisting people moving to the very vibrant community of Madison County. Go to JerryGoebelInsurance.com to learn more. John, who are you looking to have a big game today?
You know, I mentioned Plessinger earlier, but I'm going to go Cadence Stepp. She scored 234 points this year, averaging right around 10 points per game. She's hitting 44% of her field goals. But Jamie, I think what's most impressive that jumps off the page are her rebounds. 180 for the season, 7.5 per game, 42 more rebounds than the next person behind her on the sheet.
She's so important down in the paint on both ends of it. Saw her get some foul trouble against Madison Central. She's going to have to avoid that here today. I do think she's going to have a height advantage against everybody on Paris's roster. It seems that the tallest player on their team is in warm-up pants and doesn't look like she may be available. We're waiting starting lineups here. Yeah, we were talking about the mascots earlier. Paris' mascot is the Greyhounds, but they have Lady Hounds on their jersey. Greyhounds can be female, you know what I mean?
Right. And hounds can be more than just gray. There's all kinds of different hounds.
I mean, a Greyhound is a breed of dog.
Right. But there's so many different kinds of hounds.
You're not wrong. Jamia Bell
like a good hound dog
is starting today. Kyla Crutcher, Molly Mason, Rose Hayden, and wrapping up the starting lineup there is Mia Mason. And here's your starting lineup for your introducing the band here before we get to the starting lineup. A lot of
my man Phineas Bowers down there on the drums. They are a great band.
They really are. I'm going to be honest, the guy on the microphone is very excited about something.
He is excited.
I think he is getting a lot of awareness of the special talent in here tonight. Absidy Baker starting at point guard for the Pirates. Natalia Nafi. Brooklyn Smith. Cora Reed. There's Caden Stepp, the senior. And that's going to be the 5 that get us going. I see Avery Plessinger suited up and ready to go, not in the starting lineup tonight. So we'll see if she is available or not. They're going to send Brooklyn Smith up to jump ball against Rose. Hayden. And Paris wins the tip. Back to Crutcher. Gets it over to Bell. Throws it into the corner. Berea in that zone, and there's the first 3 of the game, and it is nailed by Bell. Nearly stolen away there. Got to get it across half court, and they do. Kick it to the corner, get it back to Nafi and over to Baker to reset the offense. Step with it at the elbow. Back to Nafi on the outside. Takes her defender off the dribble. 3 ball, tie game. Shot there by Brooklyn Smith. How about a couple 3 balls to get us started, John?
That's a good way to start. 6:58 to go in the first.
I will
all
say
tied
that
up.
Berea isn't a 3-2 zone, so that gives them a little more coverage of the perimeter out there. But we've already seen that Paris wants to shoot the 3.
Long pass over. A lot of ball movement here for the Lady Hounds.
Mason, Bell, trying to get it underneath to Hayden. Mason, corner. Won't go. Rebound by Step. Foul called there early as Hayden tries to rip it away from Step. First foul of the game. Baker back to Nafi. Back to Baker, nearly stolen away. Bodies on the floor. Gonna call it jump ball. Saw a lot of this in the first half of our doubleheader, John. Full court pressure, a lot of really aggressive defense. Looks like so far they're letting them play. Taffy to inbound. The step back to Naffy. Crossover inside, pulls it back outside. Bell all over her. Nice screen there.
All over her. She's going to eventually foul.
Yeah, that's Bell playing some very physical defense out here. They had to whistle it at some point. Love the aggression though. Naffy to inbound. Steps there, throws it up to Smith. Nearly had a 5-second violation. Hand it back to Baker. He's guarded by Crutcher. Underneath to Naffy, misses it, but she's fouled as well. I think they're going to call that foul on Molly Mason, and they do. That's her first. That's the 3 leading scorers for this team. All pick up a foul in the first 2 minutes. Naffy going to the charity stripe here. And shot a lot of free throws this season yet. We'll see how she does right here. First one off front rim.
Second one goes. 4-3. Pirates lead.
They're over in the corner to Bell, back to Crutcher. Mia Mason back over to Molly, corner three. She gets that one to go.
Drains it. Long three-pointer.
Baker across the timeline. Dribbles underneath. Now to Brooklyn Smith. Step at the elbow. Back to Naffy. And she's got Crutcher out on her now. Brooklyn Smith wanted it. Couldn't get it to her. Step at the elbow. She's got Molly Mason on her. Baker calls for it. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay here. Really physical basketball here, John. I mean, we talk about that often, that the high school girls game is generally a lot more physical.
A lot of pushing and shoving there, but no calls.
The officials, we'll see if that comes back to bite them later. Screen there. She's got Bell on her again.
Bell playing. Oh.
And she does a great job. It's getting the hands on her, I think, that's going to get her in trouble. You can't hand check since the 90s. Smith drives, loses it, and Bell's got it, and she's off to the races. Step tries to get back. Bell runs through and throws it up, and they call a foul on Step.
Out of everything they could have called a foul on, that one might have been a little soft. I'll say it.
Bell has made 74 free throws this season. Spends a lot of time at the line, makes about 60% of those. 3 out of 5. Can't get that one.
Statistics tells us she'll make the next one. And the next two after that one.
Plessinger checking in the game for Naffy.
Naffy coming in off the bench and just playing some impressive ball.
Misses both. Rebound there by Cora Reed. Stolen away. Now Crutcher's got an easy lay-in. Reed over to Step. Gets it up to Smith. There's a double team. She's fouled. We'll see who they call that one on. That one's on Mia Mason.
Four fouls for Paris so far.
3.5 minutes in. Not in the bonus yet. 4:27 to go. Paris leads 8-4. Plessinger having a hard time figuring out where to throw it. Gets it into Step. Back to Plessinger. Pulls it back out up top. Pulls by a screen. Hands it back to Baker. Paris switching on it there. Plessinger takes the handoff, goes to the basket, really loses her footing, kicks it out. Baker in and out on the three there. The freshman Mia Mason with the rebound. Crutcher up top. Besides Hayden working in the paint, there's a cut by Bell, but most of this Paris team spending all their time out on the perimeter, which shows in the number of threes that they shoot. Bell gets it into Rose Hayden there. Back out to Crutcher, back to Bell. She's already hit one. Can't get that one to go. Long rebound to Crutcher. She drives in, and she gets another lay-in.
10-4, Paris in front of the Pirates right now.
Plessinger going at Molly Mason, gets the lay-in to go. And timeout. Paris, 30 seconds. We'll be back when it's over on WBON TV.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
WBON coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair. Schlesinger picks up a bucket there to get back within 4, coming out of a Lady Hounds timeout. Berea extending that 3-2 zone just a bit. No subs yet for Paris. Schlesinger picks it up in the backcourt. She gets another lay-in, fast break.
2-point ball game, 8-10. Berea trying to take the lead.
Crutcher calmly walks it across half court. Back to her in the corner. To Bell, to Hayden. Gets it across to Mia Mason. Mason cuts through. Back to Hayden up top, over to Bell. Really good patience here from Paris. Trying to find the right shot. Cross-court pass to Mia. Stolen by Plessinger, and here she comes again. Fouled, and we'll go to the line. And that's, I think, 2 on Rose Hayden.
You know, I'm trying to keep stats over here, and I realized I've watched Plessinger steal it a couple of times. Never once documented it.
You know, if a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there to write it down, is it still a stat?
You know, I think for her, yeah. She's having a good night.
She misses that one. Jasmine Wilson checking in for the Lady Hounds. That one goes. The lead is down to 1. Get it back to Molly Mason, leading scorer for this team. She's taking one shot, hit a 3. Will they be able to get her the ball back? They get it to her in the corner. Good rotation by the Lady Pirates. 3 ball straight up, can't get it to go. Rebound goes out of bounds. And back to the Lady Pirates as Wilson unable to hit her first shot off the bench. Schlesinger going downhill again, tries to pass it out. Baker comes down with it. Brooklyn Smith looks off a 3, gets it back to Schlesinger. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Step. Bell knocks it out of bounds.
I was expecting a foul, but no. They say all ball knocked out of bounds by Paris.
It will stay with the Lady Pirates. Smith to inbound. Step had a lead on it, missed it. Rose Hayden ties her up. It's going the other way.
They call a foul on Hayden.
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
1:08 to play, 10-9. Harris still leads. Berea on a 3-0 run. Wilson, they get it inside to Hayden. Goes up, gets her own rebound, blocked from behind by Smith, gets her own rebound again, kicks it out. Wilson looks it off. Crutcher will take it. Doesn't hit anything. Rebound is on the floor, so is everybody else. I think Step got a hold of the ball while she was on the ground, and that's going to stay with the Lady Hounds. Molly Mason gets up holding her hand. Not what you want to see from your best shooter. Gets the inbound pass. Airballs that one. Wilson with the rebound. They're going to call a foul. Nope, they're going to say she stepped on the line. Thought they were going to say Cora Reed pushed her.
I thought they were going to call another foul.
39 seconds to play. Berea got a chance to take the lead here. Gets it to Baker. Bounce pass. Loses it out of bounds. Throws it just a little bit behind Smith. Berea team looking to make a run at the district championship next week. Try to get a little bit better every day. Coach Damian Stepp trying to get the final tune-ups done here. Cross-court pass to Bell. She'll take it. Off back rim, rebound by Reed. Get over to Smith, 10 to shoot. Baker with it. Really good defense by Hayden there. 5 to play. Stepp with it. 3, 2. Plessinger for 3 to wrap up the quarter. Can't get it to go. 10-9 Paris. Here on WBON, we'll be back in 60 seconds for more basketball action.
We all have dreams. For some, it might be playing professional baseball like Keenan Wiley, former Madison Central baseball player, did. For others, maybe it's just dreaming of your forever home. Well, after a career of playing the game that he loved, now Keenan has another dream, helping you find that dream home. Check out the new development at Crutcher Pike Estates here in Richmond. Like Keenan Wiley Real Estate on Facebook, and let Keenan help guide you through the process of finding your dream home in Central Kentucky.
Hey! Oh my gosh, your husband is so hot. I know. No, like really hot. I know.
We've got to call Joseph's Heating and Air.
Is your AC unit not cooling? Call Joseph's Heating and Air. Your experts in fast, reliable AC maintenance and repair. They'll keep you cool when it matters most. Proudly serving Richmond, Lexington, and surrounding areas. Don't sweat it. Call Joseph's Heating and Air.
Second quarter action here at Berea Community School. WBON TV coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond. The Paris Lady Hounds with a 10-9 lead at the end of the first over the Berea Lady Pirates. See a lot of physicality from Paris. I think Berea was a little surprised by that at first, but they seem to be adapting here, at least as the first quarter went on.
I felt like they settled down for sure. But yeah, aggressiveness.
Stolen there by Bell. She pulls back. And she'll take a 3. Rebound by Stepp. Comes Baker with it. Gets it to Brooklyn Smith. Over to Stepp. Back to Baker. Had a good cut there by Reed. Great defensive switch by Paris. Plessinger up top. Mason coming out on her. Nice backdoor cut by Smith. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Wilson. Neither team scored in the last 2.5 minutes as we've got 7:05 left here in the second. Hayden over to Crutcher. Back up top to Bell. Hayden tries to throw it inside and it's knocked away. And Plessinger gets that one. She's going to go all the way to the basket through contact. Foul on Wilson. Plessinger's going to go back to the free throw line.
I'm going to say that's her third steal. It may be more. She's all over the place.
He is 1 for 2 from the free throw line so far here in this game. Looking to tie it up and maybe take the lead with these. Just a little short on the first.
Has a chance to tie it up. 9-10, 6:42 to go in the half.
A lot of numbers, Sean.
I like numbers, Jamie.
I've heard that about you. Can't get that one to go either. Rebound by Hayden. Seems to be a lid on both baskets since mid-first quarter.
Almost stolen again.
Hayden back to the basket, kicks it out to Wilson. She'll take another 3. Saved by Hayden. And Berea has numbers. Hayden trails from behind. Baker pulls it back out. Dribbles to the side, gets a screen. Out to Reed. Over to Plessinger. Reed can't get the roll. Rebound by Mason. Neither team, John, able to put it through the net. Working around the perimeter. Mason back out to Crutcher. Try to get it inside to Hayden. She goes up and gets it. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back out. Bell can't hang on to it in the corner. Cross to Crutcher. Corner three is up. No good.
Push it, they're going to say.
He pointed the wrong way, calling it on Brooklyn Smith. A lot of loud, high-pitched voices disagree with that one, John.
So Cora Reed was not charged.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Cora Reed, not Brooklyn Smith. My fault. 21. That was on Cora Reed. And the officials are like, "Are you sure you saw what you said you saw?"
She was under the basket. I was going to give her the rebound.
All right. Lady Hounds ball. 5:26 to play in the second. Knocked out of bounds, and that'll stay here. Good hands by Cadence Step. Mia Mason back in, looking to inbound. Gets it to Wilson. She takes another three.
Long
that
three.
One won't go. Rebound by Baker. Brooklyn Smith back to Baker. Bell up on her. Bell, really good all-ball defender. It's been giving Baker a hard time tonight. Gets it over to Plessinger, who will take a three. And
drains it.
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Berea with the lead, 12-10. Just under 5 minutes to go in the half.
Mia Mason deep on the right side. She gets it back, looking to get it inside and
throws it right to Step.
Knocked away by Wilson. Plessinger fighting for it. Bodies everywhere, and there goes Hayden with the ball.
Plessinger's on her feet.
Mason, that
drains
one goes.
Was that Molly?
That was Molly Mason with the three. I assume she may be sisters with Mia, but, you know, can't make assumptions. Plessinger on the wing. Looking to get it back to Baker. Brooklyn Smith coming off a screen. Really good job switching screens. As Hayden goes down. Bench warning. Technical foul on a player, I think.
On number 1.
Yep. On number 1, who is Eve
So did they
Denhoff.
also call a foul on Bell?
They did not. They stopped it for a bench warning and then called a technical on one on the bench. A lot of fans were involved in that as well. He gave the bench warning. I really couldn't tell who that was for.
I felt like the bench warning may have been for a mother.
I think so too. As she was red in the face. This is that one. Plessinger just 1 for 5 from the free throw line. Gets that one. And it's all tied up at 13. You know, the girls playing hard on the court. I feel like it's not getting chippy out there, but you couldn't tell that by just looking at the fans.
The fans are having a night for sure. You know, there is some inconsistency in what is and isn't called a foul, and that leads to some tension.
John, how dare you, first of all, assume that officials are infallible. I don't know what fallible means. Brooklyn Smith with it, top of the key. Stolen away by Wilson. She's played great off the bench. She gets that one to go and gives the Lady Hounds the lead back. There's that pressure. Plessinger with it, kicks it back to Reed. Up to Brooklyn Smith, goes over her head. She gets it before it goes out of bounds. Back to Step up top.
Oh, that's going to have to be a foul.
That is a foul. That's going to be on Jasmine Wilson. So inbound underneath. That is the 4th team foul. Crutcher coming back in for Wilson. So we got the starting 5 back in for both, or for Harris. Smith to inbound underneath. Cadence Step draws the foul underneath on Mia Mason, and Step's going to go to the line for 2.
That's Mia's second foul, and Sorry, man.
Berea will be shooting 2 free throws for the rest of the quarter. Off back rim on the first one. .327 to play. A lot of rim, gets its fall.
14-15. Berea trails by 1.
Another sub in here. Number 21, Sagan Oliver in for the Lady Hounds. Bell with it up to Mia Mason. Left-hander. It
Long
goes.
3.
She said, I'll see your 2 fouls and raise you 3 points. Stolen away.
Almost.
Nearly comes away with it.
Steph's going to keep it.
They get so much hustle from both teams out there. Plessinger can't get it to go. See, they call that foul on here.
I thought she was shooting. That must have been on a Berea player.
I did not see.
I didn't see who that foul went to.
There's not an additional
a foul
on the board.
So
Plessinger is asking Coach Stepp what was the call.
She must have stepped there. Did she step out of bounds? And now a travel. I don't know what's happening.
I don't think the players do either. I think that could have been a makeup call for whatever happened down on the other side. Because nobody was out of bounds when he blew his whistle.
I thought that Plessinger had threw a foul. What do I know?
Step at the elbow. I really like this floppy action. Several people cutting off of that. Plessinger all the way to the basket. Puts it up with the left. Won't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It's going to go the other way. Wilson back in for Oliver. (18-14). Took a little trip. 2:18 to play here in the second. Paris leads Berea. Berea's had some success scoring in transition, having trouble scoring in the half court. Crutcher sit underneath to Wilson. Step gets back on her, kicks it back out to Crutcher. To the corner. Mia Mason can't get it to go. Rebound by Reed. Gets it up to Plessinger. Nearly stolen away there. Now they got numbers. Can they take advantage? Gets it to Cora Reed underneath. She goes at Molly Mason, and Reed will go to the line for 2. That's going to be Molly's second foul as well.
Watching girls basketball is always so much fun. I feel like the refs do let things slide a little bit more, and the fans are into this one. The girls are hustling. It's a great day.
Reed gets the first one to go there. She makes them both. 2-point game. Minute 45 left till the break. Double dribbles. That was legit. Tried to pick it up and throw it and hesitated.
Walk called earlier. Jamie, Cora related to Wiley as far as you know?
Don't think so.
Both Reeds doing well tonight. Wiley in the boys game had a night.
See if we can find Wiley at halftime and ask him. Zone look here from Plessinger. Corner 3. Just off front rim. Rebound by Step. Back to Plessinger. Take another one. Oh, so much of the rim. Rebound by Bell, and she's going to push it. 1:09 to play. Throws it off of Mason's leg. Brooklyn Smith nearly loses it. Gets it back to Plessinger. Paris
1 minute to go.
In a zone look now, John. Their man-to-man defense, I thought, was really effective. They were getting a lot of fouls called, but they were really making it difficult for Berea to score. Will they be able to find a shot in the zone? Not on that trip.
Stolen.
Foul's going to be on Plessinger. No bonus yet for the Lady Hounds.
That's Plessinger's first foul.
Naffy back in as well as Mariah Smith.
.43 seconds to go.
Bell over to Wilson. Bell in the corner.
Samantha Burford will be talking to the coach at halftime.
Good rebound there by Reed. Really physical underneath. Molly Mason had that first offensive board. Couldn't get the putback to go. 18 to play. Baker up top. Pirates trail by 2. Naffy on the wing. Gets it to Reed. Tries to get it underneath the step. Just a little bit out of her reach. And that's going to go back to the Lady Hounds with 6 minutes.
6 seconds.
It's a long time.
Sometimes 6 seconds can take 6 minutes.
That's not wrong. Bell gets an open look. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Naffy. That's going to take us to the half. 18-15 or 18-16. Paris leads. We're going to go down to Samantha Burford, who's with Coach Damian Stepp.
All right, Coach, let's talk about the first half. This is a very physical game, but you got to be happy with your defense. There's been a lot of steals, and you've kept the game close.
Yeah, I mean, it's very physical for sure. We knew probably that the zone was going to be the defense, but I said we got to be active in the zone. We can't just kind of sit back and wait for them to take shots. We want to be active hands, try to get deflections and steals out of the zone.
Messenger's having a great game. What can we expect from the rest of the team second half?
Yeah, I mean, I think I noticed the last few possessions they went to zone, so obviously we're going to go in there and kind of look at our zone offense and kind of look at trying to look at what we can manufacture out of that, and then defensively probably more of the same. So.
All right, thanks so much, Coach. Good luck. All right, we're going to take that commercial break. Don't go anywhere, everybody. We're going to hear halftime stats right after this message.
Hi, I'm Gwen from Gwen's Fine Jewelers, and we would love to invite you into our family-owned business.
Select from our beautiful Valina designs, Carissa designs, or we can custom design your dream ring.
Tomorrow night.
Gwen's Fine Jewelers is your exclusive Kendra Scott boutique in Richmond. Special financing options available, on-site jewelry repair, and layaway.
Okay.
Find your dream ring at Gwen's. Gwen's Fine Jewelers, where dreams come true.
I got to interview Carl Lane.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Nothing can save this blowout.
Famous last words.
Yeah, get in there. We're only down by 40.
You just can't lose with the Spicy Wings combo. Only at Lee's, famous for a reason.
Your Lee's Famous Recipe locations are proud supporters of our local Madison County High School sports teams. Have dinner before the game at Lee's Richmond, 1000 Center Drive, or swing by Lee's Berea, just off I-75 at exit 76. Since 1974, Linville Insurance has proudly served our community with values that stand the test of time: family, integrity, and service. We lead with kindness, do what's right, help others, and stay informed so you can trust us with what matters most. As a proud Shepherd Insurance partner, we offer the strength of a large agency with the heart of a local one. From business to home, auto, farm, life, and employee benefits, we are your one-stop insurance advisor. Join the Linville Insurance family and experience the difference.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Welcome back to the halftime show, served up to you by Gillum Sports Lounge and the all-new Gillum's Island. Two great restaurants with a menu that can cure everybody's taste buds. Gillum Sports Lounge at the Richmond Mall and Gillum's Island, now open in the South Porter Plaza. 18-16, Paris leads Berea here after a very physical first half. John, we talked to Coach Stepp as he went into the locker room. Sounded like he feels good about his team going into the second half.
He did. He picked up, Plessinger was having a good game. They did give him a different look by switching to zone out of man-to-man. But they're going to look at what they can do offensively if they stay in that zone. And, yeah, he seems confident.
We did see several players on Paris getting some foul trouble. And that's, honestly, they play very tough defense. There were just times when the whistles were a little more active than normal. What does that look like in the second half?
Yeah, they have 9 total fouls, like Molly Mason and Mia Mason, 2 fouls each. Rose Hayden has 2 fouls. And then Bell, who maybe I missed one, but only has 1. She has been all over the place.
She is so physical. I only had her for 1 as well.
Wilson has 1 as well. And then, that should be it. But, yeah, 2 fouls are the most that anybody on Paris has, but a third one could send either of the Masons to the bench.
Yeah, and that's 3 of their 5 starters that have to be careful. Not only is that a risk of losing them and having to put them on a bench for a little bit, but mentally, if you're a player and you know I can't commit a foul, that changes the way you defend.
It does, and I think it gets you out of the flow of the game. I think this group of ladies works really, really well together, and they haven't went to the bench very much tonight. So how would bringing some players off the bench affect the overall team, outside of just that mental aspect?
We'll get to some stats here, sponsored by Pruitt & Sons Auctioneers. Pruitt Auctioneers is the name that sells. Over 25 years of experience in the auction industry, Pruitt & Sons Auctioneers are investing their time and resources into generating buyers to bid on your auction. Learn more at PruittAuctioneers.com. John, who are our leaders from the first half?
Yeah, our points leader for Berea, Avery Plessinger, has 9 points. And then you have Brooklyn Smith with 3, Cora Reed with 2, and then Caden Stepp and Nappy, sorry, with 1 point. Over on Paris, you have Molly Mason leading the team with 6. Then you have Crutcher with 4, Mia Mason with 3, and then Wilson with 2. As far as steals, I've said it before, Avery Plessinger may have 3. She may have 5. She was electric in defense in the first half. Rebounding, Caden Stepp leads with the rebounds, as well as Cora Reed for the Pirates.
We've got 3 minutes left to play here, so we're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back for second half action on WBON TV.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Buying this boat was a total no-brainer.
Okay, I get it. You say no-brainer and the guy with no brain shows up?
I'm sorry, we met our new boat.
For a new boat? You don't call me. You call State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is...
There?
I was gonna say that.
He's right. Your State Farm agent can help you choose the right coverage for your new boat and your RV. It's kind of a no-brainer. Easy decision.
All right.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you tired of living with the pain and discomfort that comes with getting older? If you're like me, then sometimes just getting up can be a challenge. At Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy in Richmond, their experts are here to help get you back in the game. Whether it's a sports injury, recovering from an accident, or just the aches and pains that come with age, they'll connect you with someone who can put together a personalized treatment plan and deliver long-lasting results. Visit osptky.com to get started, or go by and see former Madison Central graduate Heather Kleins.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Honor, integrity, excellence. When it comes to protecting your home, rely on the experts who have served our country. At VC Veterans Contracting, our mission is to make your home feel safe. Our customers constantly rate us 5 stars for our expertise and professionalism. Trust your roof to the veterans who served. Call VC Veterans Contracting today or scan the code on screen for a free quote. VC Veterans Contracting, your roof, our mission.
Kentucky weather is unpredictable. That's why everyone, even other local businesses, trust Madison HVAC.
Hey, it's Derek with Madison HVAC. We're here at Mann Chrysler, changing out a rooftop. It's been pretty cold. We're going to go inside and check in with Todd, who is the sales manager, and see if they're excited about getting new heat. They should have heat on this afternoon, and they would be more than happy for you all to come out and check them out, and they'll have a very nice warm lobby for you to hang out in.
Learn more at MadisonHVACR.com.
Jumping back live here as Mia Mason nails a 3 to get Paris started in the second half, pushing their lead up to 5. And Bell comes away with a steal and a layup there, and that's a quick 5-0 run for the Lady Hounds here on WBON. Coverage presented by Bishops and Berea. Stunned by this pressure.
Oh, stolen again. 7-point run.
Unanswered. We really haven't seen this from the Lady Pirates this game. Plessinger has a bead on it. She gets fouled, and that's going to be the 3rd on Mia Mason. John, that's that was very similar to what we saw in the boys game earlier. It's really tough to watch as she gets that one to go. Just things unravel so quickly.
7 points just in 40 seconds of play. Not how Berea wanted to start this quarter.
She gets them both. Bell up to Mason, cross court to her sister. She'll take another 3. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it is going to go to the Lady Pirates. (25-18). Reed up to step, back to Reed. Getting it up to Plessinger. Really good ball movement there, and Plessinger's not going to slow down. Blocked by Mason, and here she comes the other way. Crutcher up top as Berea sets their zone up. Looks like they're going to try to overload the left side of this zone here. Try to get a good look. Straight away 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Baker couldn't get a hold of it.
Jump ball.
Step comes away with it.
Kind of just looking at who was going to get it. Nobody does.
I never saw a moment when 2 players had it. A lot of times officials try to get to that early before it gets too physical. It's hard to blame them, but not convinced it's the right call. Stolen by Bell again. Bounce pass to Crutcher. Another easy bucket. And Berea will call a timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds on WBON TV.
60 seconds on WBON TV.
Pruitt & Sons auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
When life gets complicated, you need someone who understands. Since 2003, Blevins Law has navigated real estate closings, wills, estates, car accidents, and personal injury cases with care and clarity. If your family has experienced death or injury, make Blevins your first call.
Blevins Law. Compassionate, reliable, real. Call 859-985-5410 to hire Blevins Law for the win. Office is located at 400 Richmond Road, North Berea, or search blevinslaw.net to contact them today.
And TV coverage presented by Bishops after a very animated timeout as Coach Stepp was not happy with his team after several turnovers leading to a big run by Paris here. Get it up to Baker. Across the timeline, knocked away. Plessinger comes up with it. A great effort there from Paris. She splits the D, ends up on the floor with it. Jump ball.
Jump ball again. That one will go to Paris, I believe. Nope. Yeah, Paris.
Berea's going to press a little bit.
Jamie, have we seen Berea set up their offense in this quarter yet? I feel like it's been stolen away before they've even had a chance.
Or they've broken the press and tried to get a fast break bucket. And we'll see what we do here. Errant bounce pass there from Mason to Mason.
Sisters will talk about it.
It's always a good time at the dinner table. Baker in the corner gets it back to Smith. Over to Reed to Stepp. Back to Smith, over to Baker, who's going to back it back out and reset the offense. They didn't get a 10-second violation, but every time, that's two Paris players that ran into each other before Reed finishes the basket. It's up in the air for grabs. Bell comes down with it, goes straight to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Hayden corrals the rebound, passes it back out, stolen by Plessinger, and she's fouled by Bell. (27-20, 5:09 to play here in the third. Berea trying to regain their composure and get back in this one. Reed to Stepp, back to Reed, over to Baker. There it is. She's got Plessinger. Gets wide open in the corner, and she's going to reset the offense. Gets it back out to Baker. Berea setting up their offense. Man-to-man look here from the Lady Hounds as Plessinger goes to the basket, feeds to Stepp for two. Timeout, Paris after a 5-0 run from Berea. Let's say here, John, a lot of vocal coaches here, a lot of vocal fans here. Players out there busting their butts, though, don't seem to be getting too emotional, but they are getting after it.
They sure are. This has been a fun game to watch. It's a 5-point ball game. Berea trailing by 5, 4:39 to go in the third.
It was a two-point ball game at the half, and then Paris came out to a 7-0 run, and then Berea battles back here.
That was a great start for Paris, but has to be tough for Berea.
And for both teams, really, turnovers have been the detriment. Like neither team is really executing in the half court. Every team is scoring off either a fast break off a rebound or a steal.
Absolutely. We're about to get back at it here after that timeout.
27-22 with 4:39 to play.
Paris to inbound. Berea playing a little press, or at least showing press.
Oh, they dropped back. Now, I feel like they've had some success with it there, just forcing Paris to rush things a little bit. Cross-court pass, dangerous, but Morris comes out with it, stolen by Baker, and Plessinger's got a wide-open bead for the basket. Can't get it to go. Baker gets the rebound. Really good job by Bell to get back on defense and disrupt the shot without committing the foul. Baker gets by Crutcher, brings it back up top.
This defense is smothering.
Plessinger gets downhill, stolen by Bell, thrown back in. Plessinger's got it, tries to get stepped. Molly Mason set it toward the basket. Euro step, gets it to go for two. Reed to step, gets it up to Smith. And she's gonna drive all the way to the basket. She is hacked from behind. But they're gonna say it's a block. The officials conferring. And they are gonna call a foul. Crutcher, it looked like
a kidney shot.
Crushed her from behind. As we get this replay, we see Smith get on a fast break, and Crutcher comes across the back of her head. Like that's
I don't know how you call anything else other than a foul on that.
If you replay that in college, that's going to be a flagrant two.
That's her first foul.
She made the most of it.
She somehow I think it should count as two.
Wilson back in for Crutcher. Smith makes one of two, and the lead is back to 6.
3 team fouls for Paris. Getting close to that bonus with 3:35 here to go in the third.
Mason loses it out of bounds.
Berea's got to find a way to get some points here to cut into this lead.
And the turnover there is going to back Paris up from their pressure.
Paris has been playing a lot of press, Jamie. I thought if they could find a way to get some quick passes to an open man down low, and that's exactly what they did, but before that big foul.
Great job by Baker there to knock that away, or by Bell, rather, is going to be Berea inbounding underneath their own basket. Get it into Reed. Looking to get it back to a guard to Plessinger. Drives. Loses it and gets it back in the corner. Bell still on her. Looking to get rid of it. Spins the other direction, goes to the basket, and she's fouled and will go to the line for two, and that's another on Bell.
That's her third. One more foul on Paris, and we'll be in bonus.
Bell pretty unhappy with that call. Coming over to talk to Coach Aaron Speaks as Plessinger nails the first one. Got ourselves a 4-point game, John. Coach leaving Bell in the game with 3 fouls. 3 minutes to go in the third. Paris leads 29-25. Cross-court pass to Mason. 3 ball off back rim. Rebound by Wilson underneath. She's trapped in the corner, but gets it back out to Hayden, and will reset with Molly Mason, and she'll take a 3. Berea really not getting back out at the top of that zone, and Mason makes them pay. 32-25. Baker drives past Wilson. Gets it over to Step. Offensive foul called there on Baker as Wilson stands her ground.
That's our first of the evening, first team foul for Berea.
A lot of heated fans in here. This is a good time. 32-25. Cross-court pass to Wilson. Baseline jumper goes.
In. 9-point game. 2:14 to go in the third.
Just like we saw in the first game where the boys played against Franklin County, both teams scoring in spurts. Extend a lead, come back and tie it. Plessinger for 3. Can't get it to go. Step with a rebound. She's going to go up strong. Can't get it to go, but she will go to the line for 2. Foul on Wilson.
It's our second. And for the next minute and 57 seconds, any other foul goes to the line for Berea.
First free throw up and good. She gets them both.
27-34. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third. Berea is doing press. Tipped away.
Stolen by Baker. 1:43 to play. Berea giving Paris a little bit of their own medicine. Get it to step. She gets a beeline to the basket. Can't get it to go.
Gets her own rebound.
Good hustle there. Brooklyn Smith throws it right to Bell, who gets it to go. She nearly missed that gimme ball there. 36-27. Cora Reed with it. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Step. Up and back in. .107 to play. 7-point ball game. Hayden, long three by Mason.
Gonna go out of bounds. Berea's ball. Under 1 minute to go in the third.
Mariah Smith back in for Berea. Crutcher back in for the Lady Hounds. John, why do you think Paris is backed off of the press? I know Berea had a couple runs, but overall I feel like that was successful.
They were quite successful. I don't know why they went away from it. I didn't think Berea had found. Oh, no foul on the floor, but there's bodies everywhere.
Bodies everywhere, Coach. Yeah, the referee just kind of threw his arms out. And then he called a foul away from the ball.
Who did he call a foul on?
That's on Crutcher. I just don't understand. All of that contact, bodies on the floor.
I thought Berea should have probably had a foul.
Student section have a little fun with the opposing fans. And Baker is going to go to the line for two.
Interesting turn of events here.
Get it to go. Yeah, just
ball don't lie.
I love getting to see them play physical. I like that bringing to basketball. I like letting them play. It's the inconsistency that I think gets to the fans and the coaches of if it's a foul on one end, it should be on the other end. If it's a foul now, it should be a foul 30 seconds from now. And we've not really been getting that this quarter, at least.
Paris have 15 total fouls tonight. Berea, 4.
Wilson in the corner. Over to Bell. Back to Mason, trying to get it inside to Hayden. Back to Bell, 18 to play, 17 on the clock. A lot of risky cross-court passes here from Paris. Berea can certainly anticipate and get a hold of one. Wilson from the corner, doesn't go. Rebound. Plessinger gets a heave at it. It won't go. 36-29, Berea trails. Back in 60 seconds on WBON TV.
Gillum Sports Lounge isn't just a place for good food and hospitality. It's about gathering with family and friends, satisfying those taste buds, and cheering on your favorite team. You can't go wrong with one of their delicious burgers, salads, pizzas, or one of their many appetizers. Order online or stop in and see for yourself why Gillum Sports Lounge has been a staple in Richmond for almost 20 years. Located inside the Richmond Mall. Gillum Sports Lounge. Like them on Facebook to see more.
The holidays can stress even the best planners. Between travel, shopping, family, and everything else, you and your budget can get stretched thin fast. With CVMB checking powered by Bazing, you can make the most of the season. Score shopping discounts, save on travel, get roadside assistance, and even get paid up to 2 days early. All in one checking account that helps you make the most of the season. CVMB. Think better.
Fourth quarter here as the Lady Pirates trail by 7 on WBON. Coverage presented by Bishops. 36-29. Back and forth third quarter, a 2-point lead. Ballooned to 12, got brought down back to 2, and here we are with 7. Berea trying to get back in this one. It will be their basketball to start the fourth.
A lot of fans into this game, Jamie. This has been a fun one tonight, depending on who you ask.
Looks like the student section and band might be getting fussed at a little bit over there.
I saw some administrators head that way.
Step at the elbow. He's going to drop back. Plessinger cuts through, and Baker gets the handoff. Back cut by Plessinger for an easy lay-in.
Move. 31-36.
Bell back to Crutcher. Over to Mason in the corner, all the way across to Bell. That's the pass that Berea has to anticipate and break on.
They're playing a spread out offense, so those are going to keep happening.
Wilson back to Bell. Inside to Hayden. She goes up strong. Rebound by Smith. Hayden's on Baker in the backcourt. Absidy Baker has had a rough go of it tonight. These defenders have been so physical with her for the entire court all the way through. She's been tough and battled. But with as much as she has the ball in her hands, it's not been a fun night.
I think Hayden is just the shadow that will not go away.
Crutcher is foul, and Smith is going to go to the line for 2.
It's going to be 3 on Crutcher.
My favorite thing about basketball in general is if you ask people, they've never committed a foul in their lives.
Yeah, it's like Shawshank. Everyone's innocent. First team foul. 6:41 to go in the game.
Gets the first one to go, and the lead is back down to 5. Smith coming off the bench, the 8th grader. Here for 2 big free throws and gets one of them. Going to go back the other way. Little half-court pressure here from Berea. There's that cross-court pass, and there's Katie Step. She's going to go all the way to the rack and get it to go. What a play by Step.
We talked about it, spoke it into existence, and Step executed.
2-point game now. Morris throws it in the corner. Wilson underneath. Great pass to Hayden. Good look there as Hayden gets it to go. (38-34), Berea with a little bit of momentum. Can they continue to carry that? Bell comes up on Plessinger. She blows by her. Pass over to Step. Misses the shot. Rebound by Mason. We come back with the pressure. Mason across the Bell. She's trying to get it back to Mason, and she will. Mason, wide open 3. That hurts.
Drains it.
That hurts.
41-34.
Timeout called by Paris. We'll take it with him. Back in 60 seconds on WBON TV.
Looking for a fiesta on a Thursday night? Head over to El Mejor Mexican Restaurant in Richmond. Karaoke Thursdays at 6 p.m. Grab the mic, sing your heart out, and enjoy $2.99 margaritas all night long. And don't forget, El Mejor is the only Mexican restaurant in town with a delicious lunch buffet served fresh every weekday. El Mejor, where every meal feels like a celebration. Located at 830 Eastern Bypass in the Old Richmond Mall. Nos vemos pronto.
Precision Gas Plumbing is affordable, fast, and reliable. A local fireplace dealer that offers gas, wood, or electric fireplaces, grills, outdoor heating options, and propane tanks. They also offer existing fireplace services, gas line installs, repairs, and propane delivery. Serving Madison, Fayette, Laurel, Rockcastle, Pulaski, and other surrounding counties. Trust Precision Gas Plumbing and stay warm and save money on your electric bill. Like them on Facebook or call 859-228-0077.
5:34 to play here at Berea Community High School. As Berea trails Paris 41-34 here on WBON. Coverage brought to you by Bishops. John's 7-point ball game. Berea's capable of getting back in it, but they don't have very much room for error after that huge 3 from Molly Mason.
Yeah, that one hurt, Jamie. They gotta get some points on the board to make up for it. Instead, it's going to be stolen by Hayden.
Wilson, 3, dagger. 10-point lead, their biggest of the game. Timeout, Berea this time. Coach Stepp not very happy. We'll be back in another 60 seconds on WBON TV.
While you were stuck inside during the ice storm, did you start to hate your flooring? Were you thinking of making some changes to the inside of your home? Interior Solutions by ICL can help. Now open in Richmond, they can take your home or any other space and take it to the next level. From flooring, bathrooms, kitchens, you name it, they have the solution. Located at 124 Green Circle in Richmond, shop online at InteriorSolutionsByICL.com or follow them on Facebook.
Looking for the best place around to buy and sell your gold? You found it with Planet Pawn at 425 Richmond Road North, the only building in Berea with a gold roof. Whether you're buying or selling, go see Clint, Shane, and the guys at Planet Pawn. They buy anything of value. Need quick cash? Bring in your items and get paid today. Looking for value? You'll find it here at Planet Pawn. Planet Pawn under the gold roof at 425 Richmond Road North, Berea. Cash when you need it and deals every day.
5:18 left here in the ball game. Berea trying to get back into it. Paris is coming strong in the fourth quarter. Stolen away from Plessinger there. Crutcher goes all the way to the basket. Intentional flagrant foul called on Plessinger as she shoved Crutcher in the back. It's been a physical game all the way around. I think Plessinger letting the frustration get the most of it right there.
Her second foul on the evening.
They will get free throws and the ball back. And Crutcher gets that one to go.
10-point game.
Let's see if she gets this one to go as well. And she does. Parrish really not missing here in the fourth quarter very much. 12-point game. 46-34 inbound to Mason. Back out to Bell up top. They did bring Daffy in, took Plessinger out of the ball game. Baker on Crutcher. Berea man-to-man for the first time today. Get it back to Bell, who's trying to take a little time off here. Wilson underneath, cross court to Mason, to Hayden. John, you and I call a lot of football games together, and when a team has a lead, I feel like it's really effective to run the ball a little bit more and run some clock in football. In basketball, I think a lot of the time it takes you so much out of your rhythm that taking the air out of the ball and trying to kill clock can sometimes come back to bite you. I mean, not that time, but sometimes it can, as Bell trying to complete the three-point play here. Foul called there on Cora Reed.
Her second. Jamie, that didn't work out the way you wanted it to.
I mean, my timing was terrible, but I stick to my principle, and she's trying to make the lead 14 here. And get that one to go. Intentional offensive foul call. Didn't even really see what happened there. I saw Hayden grabbing her nose. See if we can get a shot of what happened here. Step trying to clear some space there, may have thrown an arm. Called a flagrant on Cadence Step. Second flagrant of the ball game. And Hayden's going to go to the line for two, and then they'll get the ball back. John, our producer Gage brought this up during the break, how much this mirrors our first game. Berea and Franklin County going back and forth, and all of a sudden there was just a big run, and they ran away with it, and that's what we're seeing here from Paris.
Absolutely. The fouls being called and not called has led to a lot of tensions in this room. Staff making sure all the students are where they should be, and not saying anything they shouldn't be saying. A lot of stuff going on here tonight.
Bell with it up top. Brings it back out. Smith on her at the midcourt. Smith called with the foul. That's going to stay on the ground. They will inbound from the side. 49-34 with 4:10 remaining.
I think it's at a point now where any slight touch is going to be called a foul.
Into Mason, knocked away, and Hayden is in the right place at the right time. Goes all the way in and gets the basket.
51-34, 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Harris back in the press.
From Harris. Reed with it, over the top, two-step. She gets it to Smith. She's going to bring it back up top and reset and get it to Baker.
Smith had Mason on her face. She couldn't go up with the ball.
They're going to give her a little more space now, at least outside the three-point line. Gets it to Reed at the elbow. Naffy pump fakes. They're going to call her for a travel. That's going to go back to the Lady Hounds.
Hayden going to check out.
Brooklyn Smith in for Berea. Kudos to this Paris team. Really aggressive defense. Played with a lot of toughness, and they've hit some big shots here in the fourth quarter. Bell brings it back up top. Smith on her. 3:05 to play. 51-34. Crutcher back to Bell. Mia out to Molly. She goes all the way in and gets a bucket. Baker across the timeline, gets it over to Smith. Back to Baker. Reed at the elbow again. Over to Smith. Without Plessinger and Reed in the game, Berea having trouble finding a shot. Naffy, nice dish underneath. Smith will take a sidestep three, no good. Rebound by Crutcher. She's going to use a little bit of clock here. 2:06 to play, 53-34. Foul called on Baker. That's going to put them in the bonus, and Crutcher is going to go to the line for two more. Gets the front end of it. Crutcher up to 9 points on the night. Another 8th grader, Camden King, checking in for the Lady Pirates. Crutcher in double figures, the second Lady Hound to get into double figures. We got 2 minutes remaining. This fourth quarter feels like it's lasted forever, John.
Yeah, it has. A lot of fouls, making the time just pass by a little slower.
Naffy gets in the paint, can't get it to go. You're going to call her out of bounds. Didn't establish herself inbounds before she caught the ball. Coach Stepp not very happy with the call. It was very close. I'll give him that.
Another foul.
By Smith in the backcourt.
It's going to be her second.
Now, Bell's going to go back to the free throw line. Bell with her 8th point of the ball game. With them in the bonus, we might be here a little while, John.
Yep. I'm settling in. 1:45 to go in this game.
Doesn't get that one. Rebound by Naffy.
And
foul
another foul
on Mia Mason.
I mean, how has no one fouled out? It's an oddity, right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody has 4 fouls. That's a joke.
Mia Mason does have 4.
Chloe Carmack, another 8th grader. A lot of youth on this team, checking in for Berea. Getting into Naffy. Minute 40 left to play. 56-34. Seems like just a couple minutes ago, this was a 2-point ball game.
You know, I think it does speak to Paris. They have 17 fouls called on them at one. I mean, a lot of fouls called recently against Berea, but Paris just handling business even with adversity.
Brooklyn Smith picks up a dribble, gets it over to Mariah Smith. Naffy cuts to the basket. Gonna have a foul call there. That's a 5th foul on Mia Mason.
She fouls out.
Brian McDaniels checking in. We're up top, intercepted by Crutcher. 1:04 to play. As they're going to try to run out the clock here. 56-34. Never want to just give up. Maybe better for everybody given the tensions if this one does just run out. And I think that's what we're going to do. Berea, after this game, will fall to 13-13. So 500. Paris will take a step forward and be 15-13. Berea does have 2 more games before we get to tournament time. They will be at Williamsburg on Thursday, and they will play Frankfurt at home here on Friday before next Monday when they play Model up at Eastern Kentucky University. And we will have coverage of that here on WBON TV. 44th District Tournament. Awesome event, awesome environment. I can't wait.
That's going to do it here for this one. Time is going to wind down now. Interesting to see the handshake on this one, Jamie.
56-34. Paris wins over Berea Community. We're going to take a 2-minute break, come back and wrap up the broadcast on WBON TV.
For over 40 years, Lakes Funeral Home and Crematory in Berea have been helping families through the hardest times in their lives. With traditional burial planning to cremation, the folks at Lakes can help you honor your loved ones with final arrangements. Lakes can also help pre-plan now. Let your family members know what you want and help ease their burden. Visit lakesfuneralhome.com to learn how easy it can be to pre-plan. Lakes Funeral Home and Crematory, the only on-site crematory in Madison County.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Co-Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
You know what they say. Every great season starts with a strong lineup. Neat agility, the Trailblazer cuts through traffic like a wide receiver in the red zone. Power, the Silverado handles work and tailgates like a linebacker on a mission. And if you're ready to go electric, the Equinox EV has the range to go all the way. No matter your game plan, Jack Burford Chevrolet has the vehicle that suits your drive. Stop in, suit up, and let's kick off your next adventure.
$56-34 is our final here. The final verdict on WBON TV. The verdict is in. Paris 56, Berea 34. When you want results that win, trust the Blevins Law Office in Berea. And that is the final verdict tonight. We'll jump into the CG Bank postgame show. CG Bank wants you to know you're taken care of wherever life takes you. Ask about Kasasa Cashback Checking with 4% cash back on debit card purchases. Visit cgbank.com to see more. John, Berea was in this game, like in it, until maybe a minute into the fourth quarter, and then the wheels flew off.
Absolutely. At one point, I think it was a 2-point ball game, and Berea took the lead at times, but this one was just never in doubt in the fourth as Paris, even in spite of the foul calls and the adversity, they did not buckle under the pressure.
You know, they had a lot of players in foul trouble earlier. They persisted. They stayed in the game and played with discipline. Ended up not fouling anybody out. Everybody finished strong, and they had a pretty good spread of scoring across their roster.
I think Mia Mason, the only one who fouled out, which is just unreal to me because there were well over 25 calls.
They were led in scoring by Molly Mason with 16. Rose Hayden had 10. Kyler Crutcher had 9. Jama Bell had 8. Jasmine Wilson had 7, and then Mia Mason had 6. So they just had very a great spread of points throughout their roster.
Defensively, Paris just played so well. Bell, Hayden, that was some hard defense for Berea to try to score on.
We'll jump into our Precision Gas Plumbing Player of the Game feature. We're going to give that to Avery Plessinger, who finished the game with 15 points and 4 steals for the Pirates. Avery Plessinger was on fire tonight, heating up from the start of the game. When it's cold outside and you want to warm up like Avery Plessinger, then trust the experts at Precision Gas Plumbing in Berea. From gas logs to custom fireplaces or installing gas tanks, they are there for their customers. Follow them on Facebook to learn more. Again, she had 15 points off of the bench as well as 4 steals, and then Cadence Stepp had 9 points and 7 rebounds to lead the team on the glass. Berea returns to action later this week on Thursday down at Williamsburg. We'll have their final home game on Friday right here against Frankfort. We will have more coverage of local teams throughout this week and then really hone in on the 44th District Tournament next year. Big thanks to Landon and Garrett working the cameras here tonight. Gage Hill's the best producer around. For John Bailey, I'm Jamie Boggs, and this has been live sports coverage on WBON TV.